They got him. An alert Hillsborough County deputy spotted and arrested the state prison escapee. Jason Adams was at the center of a manhunt, but now he's locked up in the Orient Road jail, and that is where we find our 8 on your side senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews, who broke the story of this capture on Twitter just a few hours ago. Steve.
Hey, Keith, good evening. Jason Adams was serving time in the Sumter Correctional Institute. He was on a work crew in Pasco County yesterday, then he bolted. Now, I am told the Pasco County Sheriff's Office teletyped a possible location to Hillsborough County, and an alert deputy spotted Adams riding on a bicycle in that area on Broadway and arrested him. Jason Adams is back in custody. Pasco County staged a massive manhunt for him, but it was a Hillsborough County deputy who spotted Adams on Broadway. According to Pasco Sheriff Chris Nacco, Adams changed his clothes in the woods near where he escaped. He showed up at a medical clinic, then paid cash for a taxi ride to Tampa.
You know, there are people that we believe possibly assisted him. You know, he had a good amount of money on him, of cash. So I can tell you, from our investigation, as I said last night, everything's on the table.
Nacco believes someone helped Adams escape, and that's where his investigation will now focus. The sheriff pointed out his deputies were behind on this chase because he was unaware there was a state prison crew working on State Road 54 at Oak Grove in Lutz. And it was more than an hour and a half before the Department of Corrections notified Nacco that one of its prisoners was missing.
Looks like the jump on us was probably about an hour and 25 minutes on the Pasco Sheriff's Office. I can't speak on behalf of the Department of Corrections.
Adams is in the Orient Road jail being questioned by Pasco County investigators. He was serving time in the state prison system for burglaries. His release date was April 2019. He kissed that goodbye when he ran off into the woods yesterday. Now, Sheriff Nacco's focus was first to capture Adams. Job done. Now, he's after anyone who may have helped him make his getaway. And Keith, he also said that a tip from a concerned citizen led investigators to the Florida Medical Clinic on 54. That, in turn, led them to the taxi ride to Tampa.
Well, thank goodness for tips, but what kind of explanation did the DOC have for their delay in notifying Pasco County about this escape? And maybe more importantly, how did that explanation sit with Sheriff Nacco?
That is the exact question that I asked Sheriff Nacco, and he chose not to answer that. Now, at the time, Adams was still on the loose, and the sheriff said that can wait until the business at hand is finished. Well, it's finished, and I think we all want to hear those answers.
Yeah, I think a conversation will be had. Thank you, Steve Andrews, reporting live for us tonight.